Hello everyone, this is Professor Robert Solis. Welcome to this next video lesson. We just finished strip grass with tree version 2, so I'm going to right click and get rid of that. And now we're going to work on version number 3 of a strip of grass with a different tree, namely this guy over here. Go ahead and select it so we can look at it. And basically it looks like a bush. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the prefabs folder. And let's see here what this strip of grass looks like. I think there's one that has, I think it's this one right here, where it looks like it has, like dirt and puddles. So let me go ahead and drag and drop it to the hierarchy to confirm. Yep, there it is. There's some dirt patches and some puddles of water. I like that. So what I'll do then is, and that's at 0, 0, 0. Yep, looks good. And then I'll simply go over here to tree number 3. Let me select the model. And that looks good. So let's just take that, drag and drop it. Oops, I didn't do that properly. Sorry about that. Drag and drop it. Sometimes my mouse acts funny. When you hear that pop, that's me smacking it against the table. All right. I like that, but I think the tree is a little bit too small. So let me move it over here. And I got to be careful here because I don't have a whole lot of width here, so maybe I can make it a little bit longer and a little bit taller, right? So let's see what happens here. Let's go to scale and let me hover on top of X, and oh, I like that. I can make it like that. Y, let's see what happens. Oh, it make it a little taller. I like that as well. But with the Z axis, I got to be careful because now I'm bleeding over the actual size of the strip of grass. So let me just simply undo. Okay, good. So changing the x-axis, changing the y-axis, that's okay. Go ahead and enter whatever value you want. I'll make this 1.5. I'll make the x-axis 1.6. I like that. I think that looks good. Okay, so now we're ready to insert or create rather a new blank game object. So create empty. There it is. And of course, we need to make sure that we align the origin. So that's at the 0, 0, 0 point for this particular game object. Let's take that strip of grass, drag and drop it. Let's take this tree and drag and drop it right on top of the game object as well. And I'm going to move it. So let me start off by moving it to the extreme. Right? So we've been consistently putting it over here. I think like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions. Let me duplicate that and put it over there at around 6 divisions. That's fine. And then, I'll put a couple of more somewhere else. So let's say, I'll put one over here and put one, I can put it on top, wherever you want. I'm going to try to give an asymmetrical look to it. Maybe I'll put one more right here, something like that. Go ahead and do whatever you want. This is your game. So customize this. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't use all the same tree. Maybe you want a tree number 1 in here and a tree number 2 over here, a tree number 3 over here. Whatever you want. I'm just giving you the instruction of how to do this, and then you could go ahead and custom create whatever it is that you want, and then go from there. Maybe one of you is going to go back to Magic of Voxel and create a telephone pole, right? And maybe put some telephone poles here with some lines, or just telephone poles by themselves. That would be fine. Boy, that would be really cool. What other obstacles could you put on here besides just trees and rocks and bushes? Telephone poles, another option. Maybe a light pole, right? It's something that you create in Magic of Voxel, bring it in here. That would be really cool to see something like that. It's up to you how you want to do this. Okay, so it looks like the placement is fine. We're probably going to adjust that later on anyway. All right, so I'm going to go over here to Game Object. And by the way, if I go over here to Prefabs, you can see here that I have grass, strip grass with tree version 1 and 2. So I'll just simply click over here, click again, and now I can type in strip grass with tree version 3. Enter. Okay. I already have the prefabs folder selected, so now I can simply drag and drop that to the prefabs folder. So now that becomes a prefab. And then what I'll do is I'll just simply delete this, drag and drop the strip grass with tree version 3, and there you go. Everything is looking really good. All right, so now let's work on strips of grass that have rocks on them, because in the Crossy Road game, those are other obstacles that are also um, inside of the game. So we'll work on that next time. This is Professor Robert Solis. I hope this video lesson was helpful. Have a good day. See you next time.